This is the Fluent English Podcast. Real English spoken slow and clear for everyday conversations. Hey friends, welcome back to Fluent English. I'm John.
And I'm Julia. Today, we're diving into one of the most practical places for real-life English practice, the grocery store.
Ever found yourself in the produce aisle thinking, is this avocado ripe, or am I supposed to check for a little brown spot?
Or staring at a milk carton, wondering, do I need a lactose-free option, or is that just fancy marketing?
Exactly. That's why today's episode is all about grocery store English. What to say while shopping.
We'll walk you through every section, from arrival to interacting with staff, checking out, and even putting your groceries away at home.
Think of this as your rehearsal before your next grocery trip.
We'll include real dialogue, cultural tips, and gentle practice prompts.
By the end, you'll know how to ask where things are, find the freshest produce, handle mistakes, and end with confidence.
Ready? Let's grab our cart and begin.
Sliding through those automatic doors, cart in hand, you'll often hear,
Good morning. Welcome. Looking for anything special today?
perfect setup. Even if you're not sure what to say, something simple works wonders. You can respond,
I'm just starting my shopping. Could you point me toward the bread aisle?
love that. Point me toward is such a useful phrase. It's polite, clear, and confident. You could also say, excuse me, do you know where the bakery or the refrigerated section is?
Add a quick thank you to make it friendlier.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
Want to switch roles?
John is staff. Morning. Can I help you find anything?
Yes, please. Where's the dairy section?
Aisle 5, just past the fresh herbs and spices.
Appreciate it.
This whole greeting moment at the entrance, it's your chance to start speaking English with confidence. Even small exchanges like these matter.
Exactly. Here's another helpful one. Excuse me, do you have any store maps or signs showing the aisle layout?
Or if you're short on time, just say, where's the fastest way to the checkout?
We've all had those rushed shopping days.
And here's something practical. You don't always need a cart. You can ask, excuse me, do you have hand baskets?
Or reusable ones. Many stores in the U.S. now offer reusable produce bags for sale or rent. You might ask, can I buy one of those mesh produce bags?
You might also hear this.
Good morning. Would you like a cart or a basket?
I'll take a basket today, thanks.
Or even, I'll carry a few things, no basket, thank you.
Let's keep it real with a listener prompt. Try saying these out loud with us. Good morning. Could you point me to the produce aisle?
Excuse me, where's the frozen section?
I'm looking for dairy. Can you help me?
Do you have hand baskets?
Sounds great. Now, here's another fun detail. If you're shopping early, some stores will have morning greetings that sound super cheerful. You might hear,
Hope you're having a great start to your day.
and you could reply, you too, just picking up a few things before work.
Even if you're nervous, remember, these opening lines are short and friendly. There's no pressure to say something fancy.
And that's the beauty of learning through daily routines. You're not studying, you're living the language.
All right, entrance scene complete. You've greeted the staff, asked for help, and picked up your basket. What's next?
Produce section. Let's get those fruits and veggies and practice some fresh phrases. Let's roll into part 2. Okay, we're in the produce section now. Bright colors, earthy smells, and rows of leafy greens. Honestly, this is one of my favorite spots in the store. It just feels fresh.
Same here. The produce section is where you start making choices that impact your meals and your language learning.
Picture this. You walk up to the strawberries and they look juicy and red. But you're wondering, are they local?
You could politely ask a staff member, Hi there, are these strawberries grown locally?
And they might answer, yes, we get them from a farm just 20 miles away.
And if you're concerned about freshness or ripeness, here's a great question. Are these apples ripe enough to eat today, or should I wait a couple of days?
That word, ripe, is super useful. It means the fruit is ready to eat, usually soft and flavorful.
You might also ask about pricing, especially if you're watching your budget or trying to compare things. Excuse me, do you sell this by the pound Or is it priced per piece?
Some stores even have small digital scales. You can weigh the fruit yourself. But don't hesitate to ask someone. Try this. I'm trying to figure out the best deal. Is this $1.99 per pound or apple?
That's normal, and nobody will judge you for asking.
Okay, let's role play something more real. Imagine I'm standing by the spinach bags and you're working here. Excuse me, is this spinach fresh? I don't want to grab something that's been sitting here all week.
It was just restocked this morning. It's very fresh.
That's great, thanks. I'm planning a salad tonight. Would one bag be enough for 2 people?
Yes, one should be perfect, unless you're super hungry.
Then I'll grab one. Thanks again.
That whole conversation flowed naturally, and that's how shopping can become a speaking opportunity.
Totally. Here's another common situation. You're trying to eat healthy, so you're looking for organic options. You glance at the tomatoes and see a little green label. Organic. Excuse me, these tomatoes are labeled organic. Does that mean they're pesticide-free?
Exactly. Organic means they're grown without synthetic pesticides or fertilizers.
Good to know. Thank you.
You can also ask questions about specific varieties, like what kind of apples are these? Are these Fuji or Gala apples? I like the sweeter ones.
Or, which type of avocado is best for making guacamole?
Store staff usually know their produce well. Don't be shy. They get these questions all day.
Oh, and another tip. In some stores, you might see pre-cut fruit or salad kits. You could ask, excuse me, is this pineapple pre-cut today or was it packed yesterday?
If you want the freshest, look for the packaging date. And you can always ask for a fresher box if the date's not great.
Also, feel free to ask about deals. Don't miss out. Are there any specials on oranges today?
And here's something you might not think to ask. Do you sell herbs in bulk? I just need a small amount of cilantro.
Perfect. And how about asking if they carry certain seasonal items, like, do you have any persimmons in stock, or will those come in later?
Great seasonal shopping phrase.
Now let's do some listener practice. If you're listening right now, try repeating with us. Are these bananas ripe enough to eat today? How much are these per pound? Excuse me, are these locally grown? Do you have any organic spinach?
Awesome. And don't forget, you can speak quietly while shopping. Just saying these phrases under your breath is great practice.
One more fun one. Imagine you're making a smoothie and need fresh ginger. You might say, excuse me, is this ginger root fresh? I've never used it before.
That's such a real-life scenario. You could follow up with, how do you tell if ginger is still good?
Exactly. Real questions about real food and real English. That's how fluency happens.
So now you've grabbed your spinach, apples, tomatoes, and maybe even some bananas. You've spoken a few sentences. That's progress.
One bag down, next stop, the dairy aisle.
Let's keep the momentum going. Onward to cheese, milk, and a few more friendly phrases.
Now we've reached the cold aisle, where milk, yogurt, eggs, and cheese all live. It's chilly, but it's full of great opportunities to use English naturally.
First off, let's talk milk. So many options. Whole milk, 2%, skim, almond, oat, soy, and don't forget lactose-free.
Yep, that's a common one. Picture this. You're not sure which one is lactose-free, so you ask a staff member.
Excuse me, which milk here is lactose-free?
Great. And they might say, that label says lactose-free. It's over 99% lactose removed. It's right next to the almond milk.
And if you're comparing brands or prices, you might ask, is that brand on sale this week?
Excellent. And that gives you useful info about discounts. They might respond, yes, it's buy one, get one 50% off today.
Role play time. Let's do a quick scene by the yogurt fridge.
This yogurt, can I have a taste sample?
Sure, here's a small spoon. This one's vanilla bean flavor.
That's delicious. Is this brand gluten-free?
Yes, it is. And it's 20% off right now if you buy 2.
Excellent. I'll take it. Thanks.
See what happened there? You just asked 2 questions naturally and picked up some deals in the process.
Also, gluten-free, very common on food packaging in the US. You can ask that about most items, especially yogurts, sauces, and even snacks.
Another thing you'll see in the cold section, cheese. From cheddar to brie to blue cheese.
Now, cheddar comes in two main flavors, mild and sharp. Want to ask which one you're holding? Excuse me, is this cheddar mild or sharp?
And the staff might reply, that's sharp cheddar. It's got a stronger flavor.
If you want something lighter, ask, could you show me where the mild cheddar is?
Of course, it's just to the left near the mozzarella.
Easy, helpful, and now you know the difference between sharp and mild in cheese speak.
Here's another phrase I love. What do you recommend? Imagine you're not sure what yogurt to try.
What do you recommend if I want something creamy but not too sweet?
Great question. Staff love helping when you're curious. They might suggest a Greek-style yogurt or something with honey.
And hey, don't forget eggs. If you're standing there staring at cartons, say, excuse me, what's the difference between cage-free eggs and organic eggs?
Important question. Staff might explain, cage-free means the hens weren't kept in cages. Organic eggs come from hens fed organic feed.
Boom! 2 new phrases learned through conversation.
Also phrases like, is this plant-based? Does this need to stay refrigerated? Is there a non-dairy version of this?
Those are great when you're choosing things like creamers or specialty cheeses.
Let's do a quick listener practice. Repeat after us. Is this lactose-free? Can I have a sample? Is that on sale? Do you have any plant-based creamers? Could you show me something milder?
Love it. And let's be real, even if you forget a word, just point and ask politely. Something like, excuse me, is this okay for someone who's lactose intolerant?
That works too. You don't need perfect grammar, just clear, polite communication.
The cold aisle may be chilly, but the conversations are warm.
I love that. And now that your cart has milk, yogurt, and some cheese, it's time to move on.
Next stop, pricing, comparing items, and understanding unit labels.
See you in the price check zone.
Now you're in that part of the grocery store where it's less about what you're buying and more about how much you're paying.
Yep, welcome to the price check zone. The shelf labels, weight measurements, and unit prices. All the little numbers that make a big difference in your final total.
Let's say you're standing in front of the apples. One label says $2.49 per pound. Another sign says 99 cents each. It can be confusing if you're not used to it.
So what do you say? You could ask, excuse me, is that price per pound or apple?
Normal to ask that. Staff hear it all the time. And the answer might be, that's per pound. If you weigh your apples and they're 2 pounds, it'll be $4.98 total.
Simple math, but important. Now, you might also say, and what does unit price mean on this tag?
That's a great question. Unit price usually means how much something costs per ounce, per item, or pound, depending on the item.
Right. If you're looking at cereal, one box might say $4.99, but underneath, in small print, it might say 28 cents per ounce.
That lets you compare similar products. A bigger box may cost more overall, but less per ounce.
Let's do a quick role play. Asking about price and units.
John, as shopper, these tomatoes, $3.99 per pound?
That's right.
If I buy 1.5 pounds, how much would that be?
Multiply $3.99 by 1.5. That's about $5.99 total.
Thanks for the math help.
No problem. Happens all the time.
I've also seen items that say $10 for 10. Is that $1 each?
Usually, yes, but always check the fine print. Sometimes it says must buy all 10 to get the discount.
You might ask, excuse me, is it $1 each or do I need to buy 10?
Very smart, especially when you're trying to stick to a budget.
Another one that can trip people up is ounces versus pounds. If you're used to kilograms, American units can be a bit confusing at first.
True. Here's a quick cheat. 1 pound is about 0.45 kilograms, and 16 ounces make up 1 pound.
So if you're buying ground beef that's $4.99 per pound and you grab a package labeled 1.3 pounds, the total price will be roughly...
Around $6.49.
Math in the wild.
Here's another example. Cereal. Let's say you're standing in front of a wall of cereal bags. One says 12 ounces for $3.99, and another says 24 ounces for $6.99.
You can compare the unit price, cost per ounce, to decide which is a better deal.
And if you're not sure, ask, is this the best deal by weight?
Or, how many servings does this package have?
Or even, do you have a smaller size? I don't need that much.
All excellent shopping English. Let's throw in a few questions for listeners to repeat out loud. Speaking practice. Repeat with us. Is that per pound or item?
What's the unit price?
How much would that be for 2 pounds?
Is there a smaller size?
Do I need to buy all 10 to get the deal?
Great work. You're not just learning words. You're learning to ask real-life questions in real-life situations.
And don't forget to round prices in your head while shopping. It helps you stay within your budget. If something's $3.99, just think $4. Makes mental math easier.
Exactly. That way, you don't get sticker shock at checkout.
So remember, prices are more than numbers. They're moments to speak English, practice real-world vocabulary, and make smart choices.
You've got this. Next up, customer interaction. How to talk to staff naturally during your shopping trip.
Once you're deep in the aisles, you might need help, like finding special items, checking stock, or asking for assistance.
That's right. In American grocery stores, it's normal and expected to ask for help. You don't have to be shy.
Just start with a friendly, "Excuse me," or "Hi, could you help me with something?"
Phrases like, "Could you point me to?" or "Do you know where I can find?" are gold.
Let's do a quick example. Role play. Staff interaction. "Excuse me, could you help me find gluten-free bread?"
Sure, it's on the next aisle, top shelf, just past the organic cereal.
Thank you so much. And by the way, is there any sale on it today?
Yep, 2 loaves for $5. It's part of the weekly deal.
Perfect. I'll grab those then.
That's such a realistic moment. And here are a few other great phrases you can use with staff. Do you have any more of this in the back? Is this the only size you carry? Can I ask you a quick question?
And don't forget about situations where something is too high up or too heavy.
Yeah, like this one.
Role play. Asking for physical help. "Excuse me, could you help me carry this water jug into my cart? It's kind of heavy."
Of course. Let me grab it for you. Would you like help taking it out to your car later?
That would be awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
In big stores like Walmart, Costco, or Target, employees are trained to help with stuff like that. It's not a bother.
And if they don't know the answer to something, you'll often hear, "Let me check with someone. I'll go ask my manager. I think we have more in the back. Let me look."
Normal. Don't be afraid to ask again after a few minutes if they forget. Just say something like, "Hi, sorry, did you get a chance to check on that?"
One thing I've noticed, when stores are busy, it helps to be super polite but quick.
For sure. You can soften your approach by saying, "I'm sorry to bother you, just a quick question." Or, "I know it's busy, but could I ask something real fast?"
Another cultural tip, Americans often make a little small talk even while asking for help.
Yep. You might hear, "Wow, it's crowded today, huh?" Or, "You guys always keep this place so well stocked." Or, "Thanks for being so helpful. Makes shopping easier."
That kind of friendliness goes a long way. It's not just what you say, but how you say it.
I had a moment last week. I couldn't find tahini, and I said, "Excuse me, I'm trying to find tahini. Is that even a real thing?"
Oh yeah, it's real. You'll find it near the peanut butter bottom shelf.
You saved my dinner plans. Thank you.
I love that. Humor makes it easier to ask for help, and the more you do it, the more natural it feels.
Here are a few more casual phrases listeners can practice. Who should I ask about this? Do you think there's more stock coming in? Is there someone I can talk to from the deli or bakery?
Oh, and if you're unsure about a product, try this. Is this item gluten-free? Does this brand have less sugar? What's a good substitute for this?
Staff usually love helping, especially when you're kind. Just remember to say thank you.
Always. Something like, thanks so much, I appreciate it. Or, that was super helpful, thanks again.
And now it's time to practice.
Listener practice time. Repeat after me. Excuse me, could you help me find almond milk? Do you have more in the back? I'm looking for something dairy-free. Any suggestions? Thank you. That helps a lot.
Beautifully done. And remember, these quick phrases can turn a confusing moment into a confident one.
That's the goal. You're not just shopping, you're learning English in real time.
Okay, ready to move on?
Yep. Next stop, checkout line. Let's talk about what to say when you're ready to pay. So, you've filled your cart, browsed every aisle, and maybe even picked up more than you planned. Now, here you are, at the checkout line.
Yup, time to pay, but also a great time for some of the most natural, everyday English conversation you'll ever use.
Let's set the scene. You're unloading your items onto the conveyor belt, and the cashier gives you a friendly smile and says,
Hi there, did you find everything you were looking for today?
A great response might be,
Yes, thanks. And your produce section looked fresh today.
or even,
Yep, I got everything, and a few things I didn't plan on.
that one always gets a laugh. It's such a relatable moment. We all grab that just one more snack or buy one, get one item, right?
Definitely. And here comes the next question. Would you like paper or plastic?
And you can reply with, I'll take paper, please. Or, I've brought my reusable bags, thanks.
Bonus eco points for that one. And if you forget your bags?
Just say, I forgot my reusable ones today. Plastic is fine, thank you.
After that, the cashier might start scanning your items, and here's where you can make small talk. In American culture, it's normal to chat briefly during checkout. For example, how's your day going?
Pretty good, thanks. Just doing the weekly run. How about you? Or something lighthearted like, I survived the cereal aisle. That's a win.
Love it. Humor helps you sound natural and connect. Now, let's move to payment.
If you're using a card or mobile payment, try, can I tap here?
Yep, go ahead. It'll prompt you on the screen.
And when the total pops up,
That'll be $35.42.
thanks. Can I get a receipt, please?
That's a useful one. If you want a digital receipt,
Could you email the receipt?
sure, what's your address?
johnsmith@gmail.com. Thank you.
Simple, natural, and smooth.
And of course, if you're buying alcohol or something age-restricted,
May I see your ID?
of course, here you go.
No need to panic. That's normal in the US, especially if you look under 40.
And if the cashier asks about rewards or loyalty cards, they might say,
Do you have a store membership or loyalty card?
yep, I have the app. Or, no, I don't. Do I need one?
Great way to learn about possible savings, too.
Let's practice some checkout-friendly lines, listeners. Repeat after us.
Can I tap to pay here?
Could I get a paper bag, please?
Here's my store card.
I'd like a receipt, please.
I forgot my reusable bags. Plastic is okay.
Thanks. Have a good one. And don't forget this very American phrase to end a friendly transaction. Appreciate it. Or even, thanks for your help today.
It sounds kind and keeps the energy positive, even if you're just buying eggs.
One more common moment. Sometimes something won't scan or the price looks wrong. Don't panic. Just say, excuse me, I thought that was on sale. Could you double check?
Very polite. You can also say, I think the sign said 2 for $5. Is that right?
The cashier may call someone over or go check themselves. And always follow with, thank you. I appreciate your time.
Good manners go a long way. And if it takes too long,
You can say, no worries, I'm not in a rush.
that makes you sound calm,
confident, and easy to help.
So whether it's scanning, paying, or just smiling through the small talk, you're practicing useful English with every checkout.
Exactly. Grocery stores aren't just for food. They're full of language opportunities.
All right, listeners, ready to move on?
Let's do it. Coming up next, what happens when something goes wrong or you need to return an item? Yep, it's time for dealing with mistakes.
Okay, so here's the truth. No shopping trip is perfect.
Right? Sometimes you grab the wrong item, something scans at the wrong price, or maybe, classic move, you forget something important and have to run back mid-checkout.
It's normal. What matters is how we respond, and using polite, confident English can help smooth things over.
Let's start with a common one. The item scans with the wrong price. Role play. Price confusion.
Excuse me, I think that scanned wrong. The tag said $3.99, but it came up as $5.49.
Oh, thanks for pointing that out. Let me double-check the shelf price.
No problem. I appreciate it.
That's the key. Stay calm, be clear, and always use a friendly tone.
Exactly. Other good ways to phrase this are, I'm sorry, but I think that price might be off. Or, could you double-check the price on this for me? Or, I think this was on sale. Can we check?
That last one is super common. A lot of people say, I thought it was buy one, get one free. Or, wasn't there a discount on this?
Sometimes the cashier will have to call someone or even go look, and that's okay. You could say, no worries, I'm happy to wait.
Or, if it's taking a while, I don't want to hold up the line. Should I step aside and wait?
That shows consideration and keeps things flowing. Now, what if you forgot something?
Role play. Forgot an item. Oh, shoot. I forgot to grab eggs. Can I go back real quick?
Absolutely. I'll hold your spot.
Or, if you're already in the middle of paying, is it okay if I grab one more thing? I'll be quick.
Acceptable. Another great phrase is, could you hold my cart at the end? I'll be right back.
You might also want to ask, can I pay for this item separately when I return? Or, would it be okay if I leave my things here for a moment?
Politeness and clarity win every time. And now, what if there's a problem after checkout?
That happens too. Maybe you realize something's missing, or you just need help loading your groceries.
Here's one way to ask for help. Excuse me, would someone be able to help me load my car?
Of course. We'll send someone right out.
Simple and kind. Or maybe you're unsure where to leave your cart. Excuse me, where should I return this cart?
Or, is there a cart return nearby?
And what if something's missing from your bags once you get home?
Good question. If you return to the store or call customer service, try, Hi, I was just here and I think one of my items was missed. Or, I checked my bags and noticed something was left behind. Would I be able to pick it up if it were left at checkout?
Most stores are happy to help, especially if you're calm and clear. You can even bring your receipt and point to the item. Here's a good way to start the conversation. Hi, I was here earlier. Just wanted to check about a possible checkout error.
Such a smooth, respectful opener. Let's practice some key lines together.
Repeat after me, listeners. Excuse me, I think that was scanned incorrectly. Could I go back and grab one more thing? Would you mind double-checking the price? Is there someone who could help me carry this? Thanks so much for your help. I appreciate it.
Great job. These phrases turn stressful situations into smooth, friendly interactions. One more quick scenario. What if you accidentally dropped or broke something?
Oof, it happens. Just say.
I'm so sorry, I accidentally dropped this. Can someone help?
Most staff will just say, no worries, we'll clean it up. Honesty and kindness are key.
So remember, mistakes happen to everyone, but handling them with polite, clear English makes you confident and calm.
Exactly. You're not just solving a problem, you're practicing real, practical English.
Coming up next, what happens after your grocery run? heading home, unpacking, and reflecting on your shopping language wins.
You made it home, the bags are on the counter, and now it's time for what I call the final stretch, putting everything away.
Oh, yeah. And even though the shopping part is over, the English doesn't stop here. This is a great moment to use practical home-based phrases.
Let's start right at the kitchen counter. Picture this. You're unloading and say, "Let's put these away. Could you grab the eggs?"
I might say, "Where should we store the fresh herbs?" Or, "Let's organize the fridge a little."
Very real. Here's one I use all the time. "I'll take care of the pantry stuff if you do the fridge."
Teamwork makes the unpacking go faster. I also like to say, "Can you hand me the reusable bags? I want to fold them."
Or, "Oops, I think one of the apples got bruised. Let's eat that one first."
That always happens. And what about checking what you already have? I'll say, "Let me see if we already have pasta before putting this one in the drawer."
Smart. Now, after unpacking, it's a great time for planning meals. I'll say, "What's our menu for tomorrow?"
Or, "Should we prep anything tonight?" Or, "Do we need to defrost the chicken?"
If we're too tired to cook, I'll say, "You know what? Let's just order pizza tonight. Shopping counts as a workout."
So true. And then we might talk about what we forgot or want to get next time. I forgot garlic again.
That's okay. I'll pick it up during the week.
These little chats are filled with useful English. Even phrases like, "We're running low on cereal. Don't forget to use the lettuce before it wilts. Let's do a quick fridge clean out this weekend."
Also, budget talk, a big one. I always ask, did we stay under budget?
And I'll usually say something like, "We did pretty well, though I probably didn't need that tub of cookie dough."
Guilty as charged. But that's part of the fun. Practice prompt. At home English. Listeners, try repeating some of these phrases. Let's put the groceries away. Could you hand me the eggs? What meals are we making this week? We need to eat the spinach before it goes bad. Let's organize the pantry tomorrow. Did we stick to our list?
Great work. You can also practice reflecting on your shopping in English. Try saying, "Next time, I'll skip the soda and get more fruit."
Or, "I think I'm getting better at shopping efficiently."
These kinds of reflections not only help your planning, they build fluency. Because when you talk to yourself in English at home, you're building habits.
It's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent.
Exactly. Every sentence you say, every thought you switch to English, that's progress.
Even something as small as, "Where should I put the new snacks?" Or, "I'll add this to next week's list."
You're using English to live your life, not just learn it.
So now, picture this. Groceries are all put away. You sit down on the couch with a snack.
And you say, "Shopping's done. Time to relax."
Maybe even add, "Let's watch a show while we snack on those crackers we just bought."
That's real English. Calm, casual, and natural. Final listener practice. Say it with us. Groceries are unpacked.
Let's plan meals for the week.
We stayed on budget. Almost.
Time to relax and enjoy what we bought.
Nicely done.
So that wraps up our grocery shopping adventure, from carts and aisles to bags and budgets.
We hope you've picked up phrases you can use right away in the store, at home, and in everyday life.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, and most importantly, have fun with it.
Coming up next, we'll be diving into English at the coffee shop, another everyday moment packed with practical phrases.
But for now, happy shopping and happy speaking.
And there you have it. Grocery store English from the moment you walk in to the moment you unpack your bags at home.
We covered it all.
Greetings, asking where things are, chatting with staff, navigating price mix-ups, paying at the register, and even what to say as you unload your groceries and plan meals.
And here's the thing. We didn't just teach vocabulary, we helped you live your day in English. That's the difference between studying and speaking.
Because fluency doesn't just happen when you sit with a textbook. It happens when you're holding a shopping list, trying to find the tomatoes, or politely asking where the cereal aisle is.
So here's your challenge. Next time you go to the store, use one new phrase from this episode. Maybe it's something simple like, "Excuse me, where's the dairy section?" Or, "Could you check the price on this?"
Or even something casual at the register. Do you take cards? Or can I get paper bags, please?
And if you're not in an English-speaking country, try speaking the phrases to yourself in English as you shop. Practice under your breath or rehearse while writing your list.
We promise, it builds confidence. Every little phrase adds up.
And here's something powerful. When you speak English during real tasks like grocery shopping, your brain starts to associate English with everyday life, not just the classroom.
And that's the key to becoming a fluent speaker, living in English moment by moment, one task at a time.
Listener invitation.
Listeners, if you enjoyed this episode, let us know. Drop a comment, send us a message, or even tag us if you're practicing while out shopping.
Tell us which part of the grocery store was hardest to navigate in English, or which phrases felt the most natural.
And hey, if you made a mistake while speaking English today, that's great. That means you tried. That's how learning happens.
We celebrate that here. No judgment, just progress.
Coming next week.
Next week, we'll be switching scenes from the grocery store to one of our favorite places, the cafe.
That's right. We'll walk you through ordering coffee, asking for dairy alternatives, chatting with baristas, and finding a cozy spot to work.
Real, casual, cafe-style American English. Don't miss it.
Until then, keep showing up for your English practice. Keep listening, speaking, and believing in yourself.
You're doing more than learning a language. You're building a skill that can change your life.
So whether you're just starting or already advanced, whether today's phrases felt easy or a little tricky,
we're proud of you because every time you tune in and say one sentence out loud, that's a win.
See you soon.
See you next time. And maybe we'll run into each other in the checkout line, Ginny.
Both smiling, happy shopping, and stay fluent.